Well, good morning to you. Well, it is morning for me. I thought I'd do a video a little bit more to do with the settings. Now, when I was here, I was sorry, this is on the new update, the version 1.0 on the Days 2. I'm not the only one that's been getting a few issues with iron, so well, mine was slightly larger iron, wasn't like huge iron, but I'm going to try and see if we can't nail that down, pardon the pun. So we're going to try a few things with slightly different settings, get a little bit more maybe in depth. I'll make it so you can hear the tones as well, because somebody mentioned to me that they struggled to hear. I thought I got the audio for the box on, but I didn't. So yeah, right, let's get on with it. This might be a long one, so apologies, but we're going to go into something a bit more in depth. I'm going to try and find what I think might be iron or larger iron, and then let's see if we can knock it out, and then we'll dig it anyway. Right, I'll see you at the first iron signal, or just signal. Right, I hope you can see this. So I'm going to start off with, and I'll run through some of the other bits that I've done. Bottle caps, I'm going to notch on one and let's see how we get on. Notch off. Silencer, I think we'll leave as is. I'm on full tones. I'm going to drop the offset to 5 for now. In fact, no. I'm going to go about 7, halfway between 10, which was where I was last time. I started off at 15, dropped it to 10. I'm going to drop it to 7 and see how we get on. So that's that. What else have we changed? So we'll keep the sensitivity at 95. I'm going to drop that down to 24. Last time I was on 14. Or shall we go to 14? It's just, yeah, let's go to 14 and then let's just see if the other little changes that I've made make any difference. Iron volume, I'll just drop down a little bit, just so I'm not having to hear it too much. And then got the overall volume at 6, but I need to put the so right, so hopefully I'll have to take the actual headphones off so I can tell. Yeah, that's loud enough. Turn that down to 4, I think. Yeah, that's so you can hear it. I've got audio filter at 1. Equalizer, we're not going to bother one. I'm on high square tones. I'm also on full tones as well. I think that's about it. So yeah, let's get going. See you at the first hole. Okay, here we go. So not sure how well you can hear that. I've got it on the big numbers as well, so you can, hopefully you can see. So it's coming up 91, 92, but there's definitely an iron buzz in there. So let's dig this one out. Let's go for it. I've got a suspicion that this is going to be iron. You can hear the iron buzz, but the numbers would definitely suggest that it is an iron. It's coming up sort of like 92. When I first passed over it, we're coming up 93, so but we shall see. Yeah, a few of you made a few suggestions of some of the, you know, what settings I could possibly play with, and right, there's a very faint, I don't think you're going to pick that up on the audio on the camera, but there's a very faint buzz of iron there. Ooh, now that is mainly coming up iron now. That's really sorted that up, but it's still coming up high numbers. Look, 90, but the tone is definitely a lot more iron like. Really ought to put my gloves on. Get these gloves on. I've had to put my wellies on this morning because it's very dewy. That. Yep. There we have it. There's the iron. I'll pass back over the hole. It wasn't even hooked iron or round iron. Yeah, so that's completely gone now. So at first, I mean, I did, like I say, I suspected you could just about hear the iron buzz. I'm going to have the feeling that if you can hear a bit of iron, it probably is going to be iron, even if you've got high numbers. So it might be a case of having to work that. But what we could do is, we can always just increase the discrimination a little bit. So I think we'll do that. Not by much, not severely. Reactivity. Right, discrim. 12. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that. Keep the iron volume. I'm going to turn the reactivity up to 2.5. Let's just see where that takes us, and then maybe oh, it's not in there, is it? I never remember where some of the things are, like the bottle caps. I never seem to remember where to get to. Oh, I know. It's in here. Let's turn that to 2. Let's see if that makes any difference. Right, okay, so this one, 90, it's kind of jumping around numbers. 91, 92, 93, 94. I'm not sure if I can just faintly hear a little bit of iron buzz. So let's just get on with it, let's dig it. So about there then. That's it. It's just that little bit of iron buzz, but it's so subtle, I don't think you guys are going to be able to pick it up. I mean, I could barely hear it myself. I mean, maybe that's the key. You know, if you don't want to dig a lot, spend a lot of time digging larger iron, you know, I guess maybe it's just a case of cranking your iron volume up so you can hear it, and just having to put up with the constant buzz of it. Or not hear it and just occasionally dig. See there. I can just hear a tiny buzz. It does sound really sweet though. It does sound very sweet. Right, given that it's right on the edge there, I'm going to say that is iron. But there is something else there, just a bit deeper. Right, okay, let's go for it. That's a root. Yeah, I can see it. There's definitely something there. Iron there. There we go. Big old iron nail. So that's that. Okay, there wasn't anything else down there, it was just my pinpointer playing up again. So, there's that big nail that we just pulled out. Most of the time, you know, you can hear it, it's like it's saying iron, 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 iron. But, you know, depending on which way you hit it. Well, go that way. Again. It's popping up. I'm going to have a little play around. I'm going to see if I can stop this from faulting. And yeah, try and stop this from faulting, but without getting rid of the good stuff. I'll come back if I find a setting that works. Right, so obviously I'm not out, I'm actually editing this video at the moment. This morning I've just found out that XP have come out and said that enough people have been talking about this iron problem, and from what I've seen as well, I watched quite a lot of different different people putting the same sort of thing up, saying about small iron nails, and enough people have complained about it that XP are working on it. So you could probably expect a 1.1 version coming out soon. How soon? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Where have I got my information from? Another YouTuber, Calabash over in the States. I believe he does, well, he's a tester. He got an email when would it have been? This morning, I think, or last night. He said he got an email saying they're working on the problem. So you're not the only one. If you've been having this experience, well, I mean, I've been having this experience with it, and it just didn't feel right from version 7. Or it's 7.1, version 7 anyway. From using that a couple of times to then using the new one, I like the new features. The separation on it is phenomenal. But yeah, I've never dug as many iron nails in my life. I had it on the beach over the weekend. I had the same problem there. In fact, I was getting screws, little screws about that big, that were really well and truly rusty. They were virtually on the surface. and they were bringing up same high tone, high numbers. So like 90, 91. So me thinking, I mean, I dug pound coins that were coming up in that territory and sounded about the same as well. It's just not good, you know. It isn't great. You're gonna miss stuff. I mean, I was digging them, so I didn't miss pound coins, to be honest, because that's where the new pound coins seem to come up in that range. It is what it is. Hopefully, they'll have an update on it soon. I believe a number of people are they're gonna try and revert back to the 7 version 7 of it. I think I'm gonna do the same. Until they bring something out, because it just doesn't make for a pleasurable day detecting at the moment, because your confidence in the machine just isn't there. Whether I can get it back to version 7, I'm not sure. I have heard that you can't. So if you can't, then hopefully the XP do come out with a solution for it soon. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw this bit in the end. Yeah, let's just hope a solution comes out soon. I'm sure it will do. So yeah, anyway, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah.